Hello and welcome to today's session. This is Stronger Together Studio, week 8, session 1. Today's session is a lower body strength session, and the equipment you're going to need, in addition to your mat and dumbbells and water, is either a block or a big hardback book of some description, or a weight plate if you've got one. If you haven't got anything suitable, that's fine. You can carry on without. And you're also going to need your sofa or a low chair or something like this. I'm going to use this for my split squats. So let's start with a warm up, and we're actually going to start on our hands and knees for cat-cow. So knees directly underneath hips, wrists directly underneath shoulders, lengthen through the spine. Breath in, and then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone and draw up into your cat. Breath in, and then exhale, lengthen away. Chest bone comes forwards. And again. Good. Let the spine move from your flexion to your extension. Two more. One more. And rest. Okay, turn yourself around onto your back, sitting down and then lying yourself down. Okay, we're going to do some glute bridges here. So feet and legs hip width apart and parallel arms by your side. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up in the air and then lower them back down. And again, squeeze and lift and lower. And again, up and down. Press the feet into the floor. Feel that connection between the heels and the floor and all 10 toes. Use the back line of your legs, hamstrings and glutes. Warming up this movement, warming up those glutes, the hip joints. We're going to go for 3 and 2. Last one. And down you come to rest. Lovely. Bring yourself up to standing. We're going to do standing hip circles. So standing up, feet underneath the hips, lengthen the crown of the head to the ceiling, hands on your hips. Transfer your weight to one leg and then complete a hip circle with the other. And then alternating sides each time. Up and around. Just that lovely rotational movement at the hip. Warming up those hip joints. Good. And we'll do one more on each side. Lovely. And then pop your feet underneath your hips, lengthen up towards the ceiling, rise up onto all 10 toes. Then lower your heels back down. We'll take baby half squat and then back up. And lift up, find your balance. Heels lower and squat. So this is just warming up movement. So we don't have to get into a very low squat. We're just patterning the movement. But what I do want you to focus on is keeping your knees in line with your middle toes. Okay, so the knees don't collapse inwards or spread outwards. So we're just patterning movements. We're warming up, getting ready for our session. Good, 2 more. Last one. And rest. Good job. Okay, let's come into circuit 1. So we're doing heels elevated goblet squat. We're doing RDLs and we're doing side lying inner thigh lifts. So I'm going to, as I said here, I've got a yoga block and I've got a book. I actually find this big book a little bit better, so I'm going to use that. If you haven't got anything suitable, don't worry, you don't really need to use it. So you're going to pop it on the floor. You're going to grab one dumbbell. You're going to hold your dumbbell in 2 hands close into your chest. Then you're going to stand with your heels on your elevation, your toes on the floor. And again, if you haven't got this, you just do normal goblet squats with heels on the floor. Right, we're going to go for 10. So we're going to squat back and drive up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rib to hip connection, guys. Keep that core engaged. 9. Last one. And 10. Lovely. Pop your dumbbell down for a moment and then move your book out the way, or your block out the way. So RDLs, we need 2 dumbbells for this. Okay, you stay standing facing the front. I'm going to stand side on so you can see my alignment. So feet underneath the hips, dumbbells in front of the legs, knees soft bend, rib to hip connection, and we're going to hinge. Send that backside backwards and drive up for 1, 2. Don't let that upper back collapse. And round. 3. It stays straight and flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. Good, lovely. Dumbbells down on the floor and then come and lie down on your left side. Okay, you're going to stretch out your underneath leg in front of you and your legs are going to be straight. You're going to take your top leg, you're going to bend it and pop the foot flat on the floor. Now keep this underside of the waist here lifted, okay? So we're not sunk into the mat here. Extend here, the waist here and lift. Chest open. Lift and lower the bottom leg for 12, 11, 10. Little micro hold at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Other side, turn around. If you have ankle weights and you want to make this harder, you could add your ankle weights on here. Okay, legs long, top leg up and over. Keep the waist engaged. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12, and rest. Come up to standing. Okay, ladies, let's set up for goblet squat. So you want your block, if you're using it, and you want 1 dumbbell. Holding your dumbbell into your chest. Arrange your feet, your heels on your block if you're using one. Rib to hip connection. We squat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Dumbbell down. Clear the space block away if you're using it. 2 dumbbells, RDLs. Okay, feet underneath the hips, soft bend in the knees, dumbbells in front of the legs, rib to hip connection, shoulders back and down, hinge. Send that backside backwards as if you're shutting a door with your backside. 2, don't round the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Great job. Dumbbells down. Come and lie on your side. Okay, legs long, top leg up and over. Engage the waist, chest open, shoulders stacked. Lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Micro hold at the top. 9, 10, 11. Last one. Good. 12. Other side. Lie yourself down. Okay. Nice straight body. Lift one leg up and over. Engage the underside of the waist. Lift and lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. Great job. Okay, up to standing, guys. Last round of this circuit. Goblet squats with your heel of elevation if you're doing so. 1 dumbbell. In position. Holding that dumbbell in towards the chest. Squat down 1. Make sure those knees are tracking the middle toe and not collapsing inwards or flaring outwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. And 10. Good job. Okay, dumbbell to the side. Clear your space. Romanian deadlifts, RDLs, 2 dumbbells. Okay, feet under the hips, soft bend in the knees, rib to hip connection, hinge. 1, drive forward, squeeze the glutes as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Flat back, remember. Don't let the upper back round. Last one. And rest. Great job. Dumbbells away. Come and lie on your left-hand side. Okay. Nice long legs. Ooh, top leg up and over. Keep the lift in the waist. Shoulder back. Up and down you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember your micro hold at the top. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Rest. Okay, other side. Last exercise for this circuit. Lying down. Nice long body. Engage that waist, shoulders stacked up and over with the top leg. Lift and lower the bottom leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11. Last one. And 12. Well done. Okay, bring yourself up, ladies. Grab yourself some water. Okay. All right, ladies, we are going to start with a quad stretch. So hold on to a wall if you want to. Bring one leg up. Hold the foot behind you so you can feel a stretch up the front of the right thigh. And then change sides. And then release. Right leg forwards, left leg back, hamstring stretch, hinging forwards. And then change sides. And then sitting on your chair or your sofa that you were using, we're going to do left leg over right into this figure of, like a seated figure of four stretch. For me, this is actually a little bit low, but it's okay. And then we're going to change sides. And then we're going to rest, come up to standing, and you are all done. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you've enjoyed this short session and want to take your training up to the next level, you might like to consider upgrading to the premium tier in the school community, where you can access 3 workouts a week, longer workouts, the Pilates library, and much more as well. I hope to see you there. Have a great day. Thanks again.